Hey everyone, welcome back to Flexify 2, your job search evolved, the podcast that doesn't just analyze the future of jobs and the economy, we dissect it. I'm your host Trina, and in today's episode, we're not just talking about the economy, we're performing an autopsy on the future. Today, we're talking about something that's been a game changer for me, creating personal economic ecosystems. And no, this isn't another lecture about budgeting or investing in crypto. This is about building multiple engines of value in your life. Let me paint you a picture. Remember when everyone had one job, one skill set, and one retirement plan? Yeah, that model's as outdated as a flip phone. In today's world, thinking you can rely on a single income stream is like trying to cross the ocean in a rowboat. It might work, but it's probably not the smartest plan. I learned this the hard way back in 2020. Like many of us, I watched entire industries freeze overnight. That's when it hit me. Having one source of income isn't just limiting, it's risky. But here's the thing. Creating your personal economic ecosystem isn't just about having multiple income streams. It's about building a system that works for you even when you're not actively working. Let me break this down into real actionable stuff. Let's talk about what I call your value stack. This isn't just about money. It's all about the ways you create and capture value. Think about your skills, your network, your knowledge, and yes, your money. Each of these is a potential engine in your economic ecosystem. A practical example for you. I have a friend who's a software engineer by day, but she's built this amazing ecosystem around her core skills. She consults on the side, runs a small coding boot camp on the weekends, invests in tech startups, and licenses some development tools she's created. Each piece supports the others. Her day job gives her credibility for consulting. Consulting gives her ideas for tools, and tools create passive income, and so on. But here's what's crucial. And I see people mess this up all the time. Don't chase random opportunities. Your ecosystem needs to be sustainable. It's like a garden. You can't plant everything everywhere and expect it to all thrive. Here's what I've learned about building these systems. Start with what you know. Look at your main skill set and ask yourself, how else can I package and deliver this value? Maybe you're a graphic designer. Could you create templates? Train others, review portfolios, develop plugins for design software? Look at building systems that compound. Each part of your ecosystem should strengthen others. Individuals that do podcasts feeds into consulting work, which gives them material for a newsletter, which drives more podcast listeners. See how that works? Automate and delegate early. Your ecosystem should work for you, not the other way around. Many people spend too long trying to do everything themselves before they realize that's what's limiting their growth. Here's something nobody talks about enough. Your personal brand is part of your economic ecosystem. In fact, it might be the most important part. It's what lets you charge premium rates, attract opportunities, and build trust quickly. Here's a living example. Last year, a friend of mine noticed that his posts on LinkedIn about industry trends were getting decent engagement. Instead of just enjoying the likes, he turned it into a system. Those posts became a newsletter, which led to speaking gigs, which led to consulting opportunities. Each piece builds on others. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, risk. Some people hear multiple income streams and think it means working 80-hour weeks. That's not what this is about. It's about building smart systems that manage risk while creating opportunities. Think about it like this. If you're investing, you wouldn't put all your money in one stock, right? So why would you put all your earning potential in one basket? Here's some ideas on a practical way to start. Take your main skill and think of 3 different ways to monetize it. But, and this is important, make sure at least one of those ways can generate income while you sleep. Maybe it's a digital product, a subscription service, or an automated workflow you can sell. Start small. Don't try to build everything at once. Pick one additional stream and get it working smoothly before adding another. It's like building a machine. You want to make sure each part works before adding more complexity. And here's something I wish someone had told me sooner. Your economic ecosystem isn't just about making money. It's about creating options. When you have multiple ways to generate value, you can take bigger risk, be more selective about the opportunities, and weather economic storms better. Before we wrap up, let me give you a homework assignment. Map out your current economic ecosystem. Include everything: your job, your skills, your network, and your assets. Then ask yourself, what's one thing I could add to this system that would make everything else more valuable? Drop me a comment with your thoughts on this. What's working in your economic ecosystem? What are you struggling with? I love hearing your stories and perspectives. Remember, the goal isn't to work more, it's to build systems that work for you. I'm Trina, and this has been the Flexify 2 Your Job Search Evolve podcast. Until next week's episode, be kind, keep it positive, and we can win if we don't quit.